Hello guys, Wally here again. Well, our fans was asking for a true wireless earbud. Well, today in this video, I want to explain to you as a heavy true wireless user why I want to make one and what kind of true wireless you should be getting right now. I guess let's start. I guess to start, I should tell you how do I feel towards this piece of technology. I love true wireless technology. Because, well, I'm not gonna tell you because I spend top dollar for it and you should be assuming they are high fidelity, they are audiophile quality. No, I love it because it's so convenient. Whenever you wanna, make a phone call, you just Z, and that's it. You put it in your ear, that's it, right? So that's just how convenient it is. You can use it whenever you feel like, and because of Team Apple made sure we won't be having any more 3.5 port on our phones, and just, I don't know, man, just really made my life a lot more difficult when I want to have a phone call. So this thing is a lifesaver. And then not just because it's convenient to have use, to open it, to insert it anywhere in the world, anywhere you want to do, you can actually have very good noise cancelling, because again, this is a piece of technology. This is not audiophile product. This is a techie product. So when you are home, your wife is asking for whatever, and your wife is fighting with your kid is fighting with the cat is fighting with the wife, whatever, they're just always fighting. There's always noise in your life. So this thing is a lifesaver. You volume down everything else in your life, and you leave you with some piece of quietness. So I'll just say, there you have it. I love true wireless technology for its convenience. At the same time, I just love how good it is with active noise cancelling on this thing. So. Okay, I know I have this whole track record of creating my own stuff, and I like something like how I did with earbud. The Zen earbud we created to sound like a full-size can, so I don't have to suffocate through the hotness of summer. But I'm sorry, this is more like a cell phone than it is like an audiophile earphone. Because first of all, for a audiophile product to shine, you need to have more power, and this is like huge for a true wireless already. So make it any bigger is just gonna suffocate. You're gonna suffer through the whole weight, every ounce of it. So this is already huge. You're not gonna make it bigger, so you won't be having bigger battery. And because you won't be having bigger battery, you won't be having a better sound with a fixed set. Okay, move on. So without the chance of having big battery, how can we have the chance to make better use of the limited power? Yeah, you can, by creating your own chip. And last time I checked, Sennheiser failed and they sell the business because with my data, 2019 alone, there have been 180 million units of true wireless earphones sold in the whole world. That's like 2 years ago, and this is growing like that. So if Sennheiser is saying, okay, we are selling our consumer business, means they are giving up on competing with Apple, with Sony, with Samsung, on creating a chip for their own true wireless. Maybe Sennheiser did create their own chip, I just don't know, or they didn't advertise on it, but definitely Sony did, and Apple has always been doing that. I think Samsung is even doing that. So this is a big chunk of market, and Samsung bought the whole Harman group just probably for this, because how much money is in it. And I think they are paying, they are making a good deal out of it. And that's why Sennheiser sold their business. So, well, you might want to say, oh, the Chinese company, we have the better dorm, better driver, have better understanding of hi-fi. Let me just break it to you. Team Apple, who is infamous for being cheap, who will never sell you any cell phone good for less than, let's say, $1,000 US, they are offering in their entry-level product, AirPort 2.0, the AirPort second generation, they have something called liquid crystal polymer. It's something the Chi-Fi company gonna sell to you for, I don't know, $1,000 US already. So, and Apple is selling them to you for about $150 US. I know you're gonna say they're not tuned properly for hi-fi, they're not sounding hi-fi. for airport, that particular case, because I think they are trading sound for comfortability, more comfort. And for the case of Sony, they're not doing that. They have a proper IEM-shaped true wireless, and this is probably sounding a lot better than whatever else you can see on the market. If you don't prefer this kind of sound, they have a EQ thing you can do, and well, probably at the same time you should question why the big companies are not doing the tuning that you like. Probably, something is wrong either with every single big company or something wrong with you, but that's not for me to decide, it's more for you to think of. So I guess the last bit is software. Wow. I think all the Chi-Fi company has all this software genius that actually can beat Apple, Sony in noise cancelling, in all this software, all this experience when you have to take this off and put it in your ear, and they can detect better than Sony than Apple, and they're not doing this whole thing like, oh, I used to have this true wireless that you need to have, there's a main and there's a sub. So if you don't put the main in first, the sub won't work. And there's even something more scary that some of the Chi-Fi, before this, they put everything inside here. So without the case, if you go downstairs to say, okay, I want to take my earphone with me without the case, I go downstairs to pick up a package. So without 10 feet, without 10 meters away from your door of your apartment, you disconnect. Because of what? Because your true wire is connected through here. So, I mean, this whole thing is like a ghost story, like a horror show, if I say today, but that's actually what happened back in the days. I mean, following through this technology, I think it's very funny to bring up. Now, I guess that's why I'm telling you we won't be making a true wireless product anytime soon. We probably might make one down the line eventually when everybody's done with their standard of recording, when they're done with the whole involvement of technology, everything is said and done, we probably can come up with a budget solution being earbud company or being an earbud product. But I don't think we'll be compete too well in that sector. Let's just say we probably won't never do it because of all of this disadvantage you already have. And everybody who is saying they can do better, well, I guess you either believe them or believe me. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. After telling you how do I feel about true wireless and explaining to you why we won't be making them, I think it's only fair to tell you who I think you should be buying from as of now. First of all, if you are an iPhone user, you don't really have a choice. You just have to buy from Team Apple himself. Hello, pay the Apple tax because what? It's a closed platform and you don't really get to compete with the experience that Apple is bringing with their own product. So if you are an Android user, you have a bit more to select from. For instance, if you want to pay the premium dollar for a premium experience, I think Sony or Samsung is definitely a good choice. At the same time, if you want to go with more budget solution, I think Xiaomi or Oppo or Huawei, the Chinese cell phone maker, is definitely something worth looking at. At the end, if you want more noise cancelling or, I don't know, sports, you might consider the Bose. I know in our headphone hobby, the whole Bose is a big name, but that's just what it is, Bose is good with noise cancelling. Probably Sony is there already, but I think for you to know which is better for your need, you're definitely gonna go to the stores. And luckily, all these things are definitely available from their official stores in pretty much all major cities. You can go and test for yourself, see which one you feel better. This again is a piece of technology. This is not audiophile product. So the last place you want to buy from is those Chi-Fi company who are claiming to be selling true wireless with high fidelity grade of sound. Because for me, I think it just, I don't know, something I would never say. So I guess that's it for today. This is the first episode of Wild Truths. And this is Wild Lee, CEO of Venture Electronic. And I hope to see you again next time when I talk about some other audio related technology or even not audio. I guess till next time. Bye bye guys.